Hello everybody, this is Milky. Welcome back to another Story of the Season Friends of the Marathon Let's Play. Well, it's winter outside and it's also winter in the game, and the Milky's tour is finally going to be ready and we will start our mining adventure together in the lake mine. So, let's get started! Yay! It seems like our barn finished the upgrade and we receive a mail from Sapphira. He says, your home is already finished the barn upgrade, but you don't have the cheese processor, furball processor, or the cream processor, so I recommend you to set it up. I thought we already have the furball processor in the chicken coop though. Anyways, I would definitely recommend you to get one because based on the comments, super helpful, which is we can get a socks after we give the furball to Alan, and we would be able to get Christmas gift from Thomas. So I would definitely recommend let's get the processor and get the furball going. Yay! We were able to trigger a little cutscene with Mary. I find it super hard to trigger all the love cutscene with Mary because her restriction is usually always Monday. Anyways, this is Monday and we triggered it. And here's Mary saying, Milky! What is it, Mary? What do you want? Good afternoon. I'm here for you. If you have time, do you want to go out and take a walk? And you know, we are best friends, so I wonder, let's go out and have a little trip. Sure, Mary. I almost said sure, Milky. And she says, great. Then, Milky, is there any place we want to go? Actually, I'm feeling like as long as I can go on our trip with you, but I don't care what we do during the trip and I haven't thought about it, sorry. I wonder where should we go? Oh, you want to go to the library? And you want to read the book that I recommend? Wow, if it's just that, that's totally no problem. That's my best thing. I'm so happy to hear that Milky is interested in books. But even though today the library is off, but it should be okay if we just go in and check it out. Then let's go. Oh, so we have a secret sneak into the library. Oh, isn't that Mary and the Milky? And we saw Karen and Poppy. Oh no! And the Poppy is saying, what you guys doing here? Are you going on a trip? And to the library? Oh wow, I'm surprised that Milky also read books. And then I can either say, Mary will recommend book to me, or I'm not interested in book at all. Well, I think the option is pretty obvious. We have to say that Mary will recommend the book for us. Yeah, we were just saying today I will select the book for Milky. Oh, and they're both surprised. Aw, that's nice. Poppy wanted too. Poppy usually don't read book, so I don't know what kind of book is interesting. Don't worry, there's a lot of different type of books. As long as you select the right one, there must be some book for you guys. Yeah, and there's book for me too. Karen, I would recommend something that will help with your cooking knowledge. Oh, Mary, that's so mean. I guess she meant well. And how about an adventurer book? It's about a general from a country in order to find the best food materials. He hid his identity and walk around the world and going through the adventure. It's called Foodie General. Oh, I love it. That sounds like an interesting book. I want to read it. And she says there's all different kinds of cooking within the journey and there's detailed recipe. So no matter what kind of dishes they do, they always write down the recipe. That sounds interesting. Oh wow. Yeah, it's super interesting and it's about a book where we fight evils and do good things. So you feel happy when you read it too. Their famous line is, didn't you see this knife? Legend says that as long as they see the light from the legend knife, all the evil people will bow down to it. That's such a silly book. Then what about Poppy? What kind of book Poppy should read? Poppy, how about My Uncle is a Magician? It's about this normal girl enter the ballroom dance in a castle and fall in love with a prince. It's a romantic story, and the girl's uncle is actually a magician. He used a lot of magic to help her dress up and all that. You can't miss it. Isn't that just Cinderella? But it's pretty interesting. Wow, what is that? It sounds so awesome. I have to read it. There's so many books in the library and I always feel so hard to get in. But as long as we use our heart to find the interesting book, or if Mary could help us, maybe we could also find the book that we enjoy. Yeah, right. I always feel like people who don't read book much should go to the library and the police must rent a book out to check it out. Potpourri knows now. Well, today I have some stuff for Lilia, so I have to go to Potpourri's house. But the book you just told me, I will definitely come and find it out. Potpourri want to know more about that book too. Potpourri will find time to go to the library. Bye, Mary and Milky. Aw, that's good. Mary is introducing everybody. She's always sad about nobody come to the library, so that's good. They both look interested in the book I recommended. I feel so happy. It must be because of Milky. Ever since I've been with Milky, all the people in town come to library more often. Oh wow. And there's more people speaking to me. Like today, they want me to pick book for them or they want something to check. They will ask me to help finding the book or like all different kinds of stuff. I think it must be because after I get along well with Milky, I'm more outgoing and the town people feel like I'm more easy to get along with. It's all thanks to you, Milky, that I can change. Aw, that's good. Well, even though it's kinda late, now let's go to the library and find the most important book to you. I haven't even picked it. Sure, Mary, I want a book about farmland. Oh no! The cutscene didn't cover which book she recommended to me. Aw, that's kinda sad. Yay! Milky got my mithril hammer. It looks so cool and we're ready for the mining. But before that, I think we also want to do the processor. Oh, but I forgot to take the stone to make the processor. Whoopsie. Well, I guess we can't do that. Oh, I feel so bad. We got the fur ball, the cheese, and the cream one. I really wanted it. That's okay, maybe tomorrow then. But today, maybe we can also do some upgrades. No, I also don't have the stone for the upgrade. Oopsie, guess we have to do it tomorrow. So, since I also got the tips about how to make socks, in order to make the socks, we need to first get our verbal processor, which luckily Milky already have, and putting our fur in order to make a furball. Huh, my furball looks kind of different. Oh, because it's M, so like it's already the medium fur, so it gets us medium furball, and I just put some rabbit furball into it. Now we need to deliver it to Ellen. So Ellen is the little lady, I think it's a grandma of Ely, and in order to do this, we first need to get good relationship with her. She likes honey, which is easy to get, so I would definitely recommend to get a good relationship with her and then deliver the fur to her during winter. Oh, it's funny, when I enter the house, I see that magical shine again. And it's really funny that I saw on the comments, somebody was telling me that this shine is from Thomas. He's wondering how we're doing, so he will come to our house and read our daily notebook. He's also afraid that people will think he's a nosy person, so he cleans our floor to make sure no one find out his trace. And that's where the little shine is coming from. Well, it's all joking though. I totally bought it the first time and I was really surprised. I was like, I didn't know that Thomas would do that, but it's a great joke in the comments. And I'm still curious what that shine really means. So far, Milky hasn't been able to find out yet. Maybe one day we will. Now, Milky is going to give the furball to Ellen in order for the socks. I'm so happy. And then we can use the socks to get Christmas gift. Oh no, Ellen is just saying, thank you, come by next time. No, why? I wonder why. Why doesn't she make the sock for us? I thought by giving the furball to her, she will agree. Maybe the furball from the rabbit doesn't work? Or we need to trigger a specific cutscene for it? Milky's so confused about that. Please let me know if you know why we wasn't able to trigger her to make the socks for us. No, I definitely don't want to miss out on our Christmas gift. Oopsie, I forgot. Here's a little tour to our new barn. So now, because we upgraded the barn, we actually have 2 extra places. So this allows us to get 2 animals pregnant at the same time. And I think we have in total 16 animals now. Wow, it feels so huge. And actually, we actually have 2 places to put in our grass now. Wow, look at that. I love it. I wonder, does it look different from the outside too? Okay, so Milky's already set up for our long and hard mining tour. So today it will be a super mining tour that I want to go as further as we could. So the first thing I would recommend you to do is get rid of all your tools except the hammer and the hoe, because we might able to get the cursed tools and we want to have a place for that. And then next thing is getting all the stuff to recover your stamina. I would definitely recommend the oolong noodle, a curry oolong noodle. So because it does a lot, it helps a lot with the stamina recovery and the super strong stamina medicine. And then tons of baked sweet potatoes. If you're like Milky, that you got tons of baked sweet potatoes and didn't sell them during the summer, then you can use it as a stamina, and it's much cheaper than buying the stamina recovery medicine. You can see here Milky has tons of them. And then also I got one for fatigue recovery. So if you did enter the mine before 4 p.m, you should be good and don't need this. It's just Milky happened to go there kinda late today, so I have to get this, otherwise our fatigue will keep decreasing because we're working at night. Okay, so we're super ready and let's get it started. This is actually the first time Milky entered this new oh wow, this new mining place. I accidentally walked to the other one, just such out of habit. And it looks super cool. I think the wall is actually different. The wall looks so iced up. And this is the first time I got this crystal. I don't even know what is it. Purple crystal, and it says you can be making decent money. That's so cool. Usually we won't be able to get anything for the first one. Oh, and Milky forgot to save. Oh no. So please don't do what I did. I would definitely recommend save it at every floor before you start mining, so you don't waste the extra energy. Oopsie, so here's a restart because last time Milky accidentally forgot save before we start mining. That's definitely dangerous. So now let's start saving, and I recommend save it every floor. So we can remember all the locations. Luckily we have 8 save files, so we should be just fine. And I think for the zeros floor, our main goal is to get the Kappa's jade. I don't know what is that, but we'll probably get it. This is also the first time I saw that crystal, but they're not all of them are our goal. I'm not sure whether we definitely will get it or it's just there's a chance to get it. Milky's just reading online about the mining tips. Oopsie. Okay, so we are already kind of tired. I would recommend let's just eat the udon. So I want to show you guys how great the udon noodle is. Curry udon noodle. You actually like recover decent amount of stamina. So hopefully we would be able to get it. But so far I haven't seen it yet. Maybe the last one? Okay. So I don't see the Kappa's jade, but we got the glowing stone purple, blue one, and the purple one. So I checked online. Actually, it is chance-based, so I have to read what we saved and then do it again. Also, I found online that people recommend to save it before we go down to a floor and after we just go down, because if we find the items that if we wasn't able to get the items in that floor, we actually need to go back one floor, go down, and then to do it. I think it will make more sense once Milky start doing it, but I heard that it's actually really hard to get the jade of the Kappa. Some people did it like 10 times in order to get it. There's a chance whether we can get it or not, so we'll just have to keep banging at this floor until we get it. None of them look like it though. Well, Milky will keep trying and show you guys when we get it. Whew, after I think at least 10 to 11 tries, Milky finally found the jade of Kappa, and it's right here. We got it! I'm so happy. This is so hard. I can't believe the chance of finding it is so little. Well, at least we got it, and now we have to find the ladder to the next floor. Okay, so now we found the Kappa's jade and the ladder to the next floor. Now Milky would recommend you to save again, because the next floor might not have the item you want. So you want to save before that and then go down. If it doesn't have the item you want, you actually can't come back at the start of here. You need to go back to upper floor in order to do it. Now, even though we just saved, we need to save again when we just enter the floor. You might wonder why is that? Because this is where you will go back to if you like the item on the floor, but you don't want all the extra item, you only want that one single item, so you will go back to this one. So each floor, 2 save files. Now that we find the ladder down, so actually we don't need anything from the second floor, so Milky is just going to read the file that we just got, read it, and then since we remembered where it is, so sometimes you will notice that it could be under a stone, so even though we don't need it, oh, actually I would recommend you to put those 2 tools close so we don't have to like scroll around for it. So in order to get to it, Milky actually need to at least break 2 stone, this one and that one. Oh no, I break an extra one here, and then I think this is the one. So maybe I should have break this one. The reason I try to break as little stone as possible is you can see this stone takes extra space in our backpack that we don't want, because we need to save the space for all the important items. So Milky's gonna read again. Well, usually you don't need to be this careful, but since I really don't like mining and I only want to do it once, that's why I'm trying to be really careful about it. And only doing it, I want to do it once and solve it for all of it. That's the dream. So this one give us a purple one, and then we hit here. Give us a bad one. Well, I guess we don't have a choice. Then we put down. I wonder if we can just deliberately throw something. Let's see if I can. Oh, we can actually throw things. So I'm going to. Yay! Wow! I totally didn't realize we have that. So now we're not going to be worried about if we get some extra stone. So now Milky's gonna save again. And this time, then let's go down to the next one, then save again. Yeah, so I figured it should be fine if we don't be this careful, but usually I try to do it as much as possible. So this ensures that we get our important items. So we also don't need any item from the 3rd floor. The next important floor, I believe, is the nice floor, because we can get, what is the item we can get from the next nice one? Oh, it's the river under the mine, which is going to be pretty cool. Now we entered a big room and Milky is already at the 3rd floor. So one thing I saw online, I'm not sure whether it's true or not, but I will test it out, which is in the bigger room, usually the ladder is around the... So the ladder to the next floor is around the ladder that you found. There is a chance that it's not, but I will try to just dig around the last ladder. See? It's within 3 blocks away, so you can see usually pretty close. Now we're at the 4th floor, and here's another tips. So let me first save for the 4th floor. So for the small floor, I heard the ladder is actually usually quite far away, but I guess this time the ladder is in the middle, so it's kind of hard to tell. And I'm not sure whether it's true or not, but Milky did try to usually dig further away from the ladder. So these are all chance-based, even though it's a higher chance that the ladder will be far away, but it could be also, see this one, close to it. So I'm not sure whether the online thing is correct or not. Let me know if you guys know whether that's true or not, that usually we should dig further away from the small room. So I think it's right here. Yay! And then let's save and go to the 5th one. Yeah, it's gonna take a while before we can hit 200, isn't it? Lucky! This is a big room and we find the ladder right next to its original ladder now. So maybe it's true, at least for bigger room. So far it has been working great for Milky to just dig around the original ladder. Yippee! Here's another special floor. Milky is at the nice floor now, and you can see here is a lake. Wow, this is so cool. I think Doraemon also have it, and we can fish here if I remember correctly. But unfortunately, Milky didn't bring my fish rod today because this is not our main goal. But next time after this mining trip, I will show you guys all the fishes we can get out of it and all that. Yay! This is the first hole we found. I think this is actually a new thing in the remake, and all we need to do is just go and we'll accidentally slip down, and I heard it will drop us between 1 to 5 floor if I remember correctly. So I think last time we were at the 10th floor and now we're already at 14, which is so amazing. And apparently, even though the time usually don't move when you're in the mine, but it will move when you go down a floor through the hole or just go down the floor. Every floor is 1 minute. So far we still can't see the time change, but it probably already changed for a few minutes. But as long as you're in the mine decently early, I don't think you need to worry about it. But this hole is definitely super convenient because it helps us with that we don't need to mine 5 floors. It saves a lot of time and I love it. So the next floor, the 19th floor, is actually important because we need to get the power berry. So even if you don't save in any other floor, Milky will definitely recommend you to save in the 18th floor before you go down, because the 19th floor might or might not have the power berry. If you dig through the whole 19th floor and there's no power berry, so you have to go back to the 18th floor and then drop down again. And then at the 19th floor, let's also save. And then we need to dig through the whole floor and hopefully we can get the power berry right away. If we can't, bad luck, we just have to do it again. Unfortunately, the first time we wasn't able to get the power berry at the 19th floor. Now the save file that we did on the 18th floor would work now, because if we load the 19th floor, we still won't be able to get it. So now let's load to 18 and do this over and over until we find the power berry. Oopsie, don't forget to save again when you're at the 19th floor. So Milky just forgot to save again. So even though we, let me went back to the 18th floor. And then now we drop down to the 19th and then the layout changed and we need to save again because once we find out where the power berry is, we want to read from here again and then so we can get the power berry from the exact position. Oh my god, you guys won't believe it. I'm the silliest Milky. I found the power berry, so I actually spent the last, I don't know how many times, at least 30 trying to find the power berry at the 19th floor. But the thing I didn't realize is we need to hold the ground in order to get it. So I keep breaking all the stones and it's been like, I don't know how crazy amount of times, and I was starting to self-doubting. I was like, oh my god, I must be doing something wrong. How hard it is to get a power berry, and it's actually just requiring you to hold it. So please don't do what Milky did. I feel like I don't want to mine for another year now, but I still need to do a lot of mining in order to get the rest of the items. Oh gosh. It's so silly. Well, this is the thing of us eating these hard-earning power berries. Oh my god. Milky actually started mining, I think around 8. And it's already 2 a.m. and I'm still at the 19th floor. I did take a maybe 2-hour break, but this is so long. I can't believe it. Well, I think that's it for our today's episode, since Milky really need to take a mining break. Well, I'm glad that at least we got the power berry and the jade of the Kappa. Look at that, it even spins a little bit. It looks so cool. And in the next episode, I think we will finish the mining tour and I will show you guys all about the rest of the stuff we need to get. We still need to get the cursed tours, the rest of the jade of the Kappa, and I also want to get some rare gems that we can sell, and hopefully we can get all of that in the next episode. Well, if you enjoyed today's video, it's a lot of mining and like it, please hit the like button and subscribe to my channel. And a special thanks for all my awesome Patreon donors. You guys are the best. And thank you so much for watching and mining with me today. and I will see you guys next time.